Alright, so today we're gonna continue with some more Pokemon SoulSilver. Things have changed a little bit since the last time, so I spent like an hour or two in between the last two parts, well, the last part and today, doing a little housekeeping, so I don't think Spook is any levels higher than last time. Moon is a couple levels higher, but you'll notice we have a new addition. And this is because I looked up how viable a Ghastly is in Johto, and it's not great. I will flatly say that it is not great. The Ghastly line, Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, it's not good overall for the Johto region. For what I'm going for and my preferences, it's not a very viable Pokemon to have in the party. We're going to keep it in the party because it's useful. And there are a few quirks, like eventually I would like it to learn Ice Punch. That is a very good move, if we can get it there. If not, Icy Wind is another option. But essentially what I wanted to, I overestimated Ghastly, because I've used Ghastlys into Haunters and into Gengars in the past in other games, including through a few Pokemon Crystal runs. But yeah, what I was expecting out of Ghastly really is only in Abras and the Abra line, which is fine because I prefer Abras and Kadabras and Alakazams way over the Ghastly line. I'm a massive fan of the Kadabra Abra line. Kadabra was actually the first Pokemon I had ever seen. And I had my first Pokemon card was a Dark Kadabra card from, like, I think it was the Team Rocket TCG stuff? Maybe? I'm not sure. So, we have a Kadabra. You'll also notice that the date has been fixed, even though this is probably going up a couple days. Maybe even a week later from this date. But, yeah. We fixed the clock. We now have a Kadabra, and there are some improvements to the moves. It knows Confusion. I actually need to reorganize that. There we go. Yeah, I think the rest of them are pretty similar. Spook is the same. Spoony is new. I named it Spoony because spoons, and it's a spoony bard. If you're a Final Fantasy fan, you'll know that. But Moon has Thunder now. I went and bought 2 TMs from the, I don't want to say supermarket, the mall skyscraper building next to us here in Goldenrod. I got Thunder and I got Fire Blast for Sin. So that is the current state of things. I have not even walked past the Pokemon Center here, so nothing up here has been interacted with. I just spent a couple hours literally down here getting any items that I had missed and fighting a ton of Drowsies. A lot of Drowsies died to lightning from Moon. So that's why Moon's a few levels higher as well, is I just kept thundering. I just kept thundering all of the Drowsies and they kept dying. There are so many Drowsy corpses lining in these fields. I think they're gonna have good fertilizer for the next spring. Anyway, Dark Thoughts. Let us move into Goldenrod. Oh god, it's weird. I spent like 2 hours or something just on my own down there, and coming up here is just like, oh, freedom. The invisible wall is gone. So, I believe, where's Bill's house? Is this Bill's house? This is the tunnel. Is it this house? They changed Goldenrod a bit too. The layout is just different in SoulSilver. I don't remember it being this different, but it kinda is a bit more different than I remember it being compared to Silver, Crystal, Gold. The gym leader, Whitney, went flying by, saying, I have to get a radio card. Okay, so she's out there. Today's gonna be the big, as I said last time, today's gonna be the big chunk of Goldenrod that tends to take a little bit of time. I don't know how long it'll take playing SoulSilver. Playing Silver and Crystal, it normally takes a little bit of time. It's a lot of grinding against trainers. Oh, okay. The last digit matched. We got a free Ultra Ball, that's fine. I'm honestly fine with that because I've done multiple playthroughs of the Johto region and have never won anything out of that lottery system, so that's very unexpected. And I got it on camera! That's right, I got you on camera. Okay, let's do the quiz to get the radio card. Yes. First question. Can you check the town map with your Pokegear? Yes. Second question. Nidorina can only be female. True? Yes. Third question. Kurt, the Pokeball creator... Is he the creator of the Pokeball? Because that's the way this is worded here. Kurt, the Pokeball creator... Or is it just like a phrase he uses to market himself? The Pokeball creator. Oh, he makes boutique Pokeballs. Some sort of Instagram-esque kind of marketing thing. You know. Uses apricots as ingredients. But he does. Oh, did they change the wording on apricots? Is it apricorns or apricots? Alright, let's do the quiz again. They probably changed the spelling. Uses apricots. Yeah, they changed the spelling to trip you up. I'm tired. I was out in the frozen wastelands earlier, so if I sound tired, I physically am. I spent a couple hours just taking photos out at the ice drifts that we have here, and hoping that I don't fall through the ice, which I did not, which is nice. It's impossible to use TM on Magikarp. Yes. Professor Oak's popular show, Pokemon Talk, is he on with Marie? Yeah? No? Ah. Well, now we know. Also, the questions are different than what's in Gen 2. The questions in Gen 2, to my memory, are a lot more Pokemon-centric, not like people-centric like these are. Okay, we got the radio card. Whitney's gonna be like, how'd you do that? I've never won. Wow, you did it. I thought the answer to the third question was surely apricots. Yeah, I got that one wrong too. Alright. Right. So, we can challenge her at the gym now. We're not going to. We're gonna go up. Actually, we're gonna go battle the trainers through the tunnel. Oh, Lyra's here. Grab that Meryl! No! Hi, Turner. You're just in time. Time for what? When you follow this tunnel, you'll see a dress-up shop. Oh, you know how much I like to be a fashionista. That's where your Pokemon can put on accessories and dress up and take pictures. Oh, the Pokemon. Okay. By the way, here is the fashion case. Did you say you want it? I knew it. It's a present from me. Keep accessories in there. Keep going. Okay, bye-bye. We're gonna get that Meryl someday and make her cry. It'll be ours. And we're gonna look fabulous having it because she just gave us the keys to our future fashion success. Who are you? I think you have some rare Pokemon with you. Let me see them. I think this guy's weird. Yeah, look at him. That is not a fashionable cosplay display, my man. You're missing the chest. I'm not sure how well Spook... Okay, I was gonna say Spook should be super effective with Lick against a Slowpoke, but... That's very bad. Wow, this Slowpoke is a jerk. We're gonna see if nope, we took a gamble. We took it. Wow, it is spamming Yawn, yeah. Is it gonna use Dream Eater or something? No, it just used Tackle. Why is it so obsessed with using Yawn? The Slowpoke has no moves. Why is it such a jerk? Serves you right. Come on. Moon, stop sleeping on the job! Come on. Thank you. And double thank you for the thunder. Get it out of here, please. The Slowpoke is not a friend of the channel. Nope, we're gonna keep Moon. I'm tempted to use Thunder again, but it doesn't have that high of accuracy, so I'm gonna just try and see what Thunder Shock does. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. So far, so good. Who? This is Lyra. Good evening. When you mention Olivine City, all I think of is the Port Lighthouse. You should take an Ampharos there and see what happens. I bet it will be bright. Okay. I forgot that some of the characters just throughout your game... Throughout the game, the side characters can call you up and just say random stuff. That happens, I think, very, very uncommonly in the original games. It happens more with, like, the trainers who want to call and, like, tell you, hey, I found this item, or hey, I want to battle you again. I don't think other side characters... Because Lyra doesn't... Crystal doesn't exist as, like, a secondary rival... vice versa, depending on your gender, in Crystal version. And in Gold and Silver, there is no other rival like that, it's just Silver. So you don't really have that as a social avenue in the game. Them adding it in here is fine, but it is noticeable. I've had, like last night when I played this on my own, she called like 4 different times to tell me, like, hey, the sun is shining. And I'm like, okay, goodbye. I get it's to try and make the world seem more alive in an indirect way, but it's very, very shallow in my opinion. And it doesn't add it. That's the thing, it's shallow. It just doesn't add much of anything to any of the social aspects of this. It's inoffensive enough to where I don't care or, like, think about it too much, but, like, sitting down and thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, this doesn't really need to be here. It doesn't add anything. We're gonna go with Sin for this, because Lickitungs tend to have a lot of defense. Show off the new Fire Blast. I got booted out of the game corner. I kept winning at the new coin game, and they thought I was cheating. The house always wins, my dude. Well, look at you with your toy Pikachu. Yeah, so from my understanding with Spook, it literally is not going to be of any use to us until it evolves into Haunter and gets to, like, level 30. That is why I picked up the Abra into a Kadabra, which will eventually all evolve into an Alakazam, probably sometime in the 30s. But, yeah. Spook is not going to be... It's going to be a bit of a sandbag we have to carry along with us for as long as we want. I am intent on keeping it in the party, though. Spoonie is just going to be what we want more of. Okay, so this is the Team Rocket lair. No entry beyond this point. What does the sign say? No entry beyond this point. Okay. I can talk to this person up here. They will say something about the... Apparently there's an odd tree on Route 36. They say it dances when you water it. Of course not. This is a flower shop. So we do have watering cans and stuff like that, but I cannot like, have one. It's too dangerous. Okay, so we don't get the watering can until after we beat Whitney. Which we're not going to fight Whitney until we're done with all these trainers up here, essentially. This is a bit of the grind. Sorry, I had a spam text that I just wanted to get rid of. Right. Here we go. Oh, come on, man. Please. It's not the worst. I had a plan, Arthur. Also, I've been playing this both 2 times during the night. I was going to play during the day yesterday, but I got busy with something else, so I ended up just playing at night again last night, doing some small stuff. So, next time I play this, it'll probably be during the daytime, so we won't have to watch the game at night. I don't mind it, but I'm like, eh. An entire playthrough at night would be a little weird, in my opinion. Okay, we got a paralysis out of that. That's nice. We're gonna go with Spoonie. Okay, that's not the worst move. Nightshade is something. It's just amusing to me how kind of useless this Pokemon is that we're keeping with us. It's like we still need a water type. I'm thinking this out now. We need a flying type and we need a water type. If we get a fighting type, we might replace Ghastly. I don't know. We probably won't. That's my thing. Is like we didn't get a Mankey at the beginning because they're not in the start of the game. Well, they're not even actually in this version. They're in Heart Gold for some reason. Send in Meryl. Switch. I don't think we're really going to run into anything that will replace the Ghastly / Haunter if we get that far with it. I did plan on getting the Red Gyarados and keeping that with us, as per most playthroughs probably do. I intend on that to be our water type. The flying type is up in the air for me. We might backtrack and get something like a Noctowl or something. I'm not sure what we're doing with that. Let's give Nightshade a try. Let's see how effective it is. Double team is not great. Okay, it's still hit. It's something. It's something. Like, frankly, the only part of the game I could see Spook coming in very clutch could be Chuck, but I don't know if... I would assume some of his Pokemon, or maybe some of the trainers in his gym, might have fighting Pokemon that have, like, Fire Punch or Ice Punch or Lightning Punch, things like that, which would hit us. Essentially all physical contact moves are dead in the water, but if it has some sort of special attribute to it, it's gonna hit us anyway. The Ghost Gym is much more in line with Kadabra's specialties. Kadabra's gonna be a lot better in there than I think Spook would be. Spook could still do alright, but Kadabra is kind of like the ace for that. With Price, that's pretty much going to be decimated by Sin. I'm just thinking ahead to all the different gyms we got. Jasmine would be decimated by Sin. Claire is kind of... Once again, it's like Claire's kind of just up in the air. We'll have to see what our team actually looks like at that point in time. We're gonna move Nightshade up to the front because Spook is actually holding its own with it. Which is finally a little bit of leverage that it has needed for a while. That's not exactly what I want, but we'll see how we go. Okay, we're good. Yeah, last time I talked quite a bit about music that I had been listening to recently. And literally just yesterday, I talked about it last time, but the Midnight was going, they're going on a European tour later this year, and yesterday they put out a single, and I was like, oh, it's good. It's a very good single. It's called Love is an Ocean. And if you love synthwave, you will probably love The Midnight. His whole team's gonna be Voltorbs, isn't it? Yep, they're just gonna get incrementally higher leveled. We're gonna be ballsy. You get it? We're gonna be ballsy against this Voltorb and lick it. Lick the balls! When the balls touch, because Ghastly is also a ball. Right. Oh, I just noticed its level, actually. Level 14. Not good. What's the level of the last one, then? Oh, my. Ooh. Not good. Well, it's faster than us, so Voltorb's probably gonna kill Spook. Do I want to waste a super potion? Let's use a normal potion. I want to see how much damage it does. Okay, so it only does 10 damage each time. So we're paralyzed, but... it's not as bad as I thought it was with that strike. Okay, it is out of here. What do you got for the last one? Is it a level 30? Would you be kind and crazy and give us a level 30 and put Spook out of its misery? Level 10. Oh, so it threw out its ace first. Well, before the last one. That's weird. Yeah. A little weird. That's normally the logic with a gym leader, not with regular trainers in my experience. They always throw their ace out in the middle. Man, these things just love charging, don't they? I might play this or Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow. Yesterday and today, I've been very tired because I've been out hiking on essentially glaciers for a couple hours each taking photos. They're not going to be safe to go out on tomorrow because they're starting to very visibly break up out there. So I'm just like, I'm not doing that again probably for the rest of the year. No, I don't want your phone number. Because, yeah, every time you go out there and get on these things, you have a very this is my advice. Do not ever do that. Don't ever go out on these things because at any moment's notice, you can break through the ice and die. So, I do not advocate that stuff in any way. And people do die every year from this stuff, so... if you see a frozen body of water, don't walk on it. Don't do that. Oh, come on, Moon. Hit it with the cosmic thunder! No? Okay. We're gonna try again. Now we're in the sunken cost fallacy zone. It's gotta hit sometime, right? Ah, the gamble paid off. Another Magmar. Can we get it with a double thunder? I was gonna say the accuracy thing's probably really screwing with us. And we're burned. Now we're gonna burn to death while we try to get a thunder out again. We're highballing it. We're trying our luck. We're gonna try or die trying. One last shot. Oh. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'd like to talk with you again. Okay, that's very good. That's amazing. Yeah, Spoonie was the right choice here, I guess. Alright, we're going back to the Pokemon Center. No, I don't want your phone number. You know, you kind of have to remember as well that this game came out, like, right before smartphones were really a thing. I want to say the iPhone came out, like, what, 2009? I'm gonna look that up real quick. When was the first smartphone? Google's AI assistant wants to be a smartass and tell me that the IBM Simon Personal Communicator from 1992 and released in 1994 was the first smartphone. You know what I mean. When the iPhone came out, everything... well, that's the thing. When the iPhone came out, everything didn't really change that fast. I want to say, like, stuff didn't really change to kind of what we have today until, like, maybe 2013, 14. It really kind of solidified itself by 2015? Yeah. Just thinking to myself, like, yeah, when did, like, the weird social media culture shift of convenience and what we kind of have today structurally in that sense started to really creep around and become normalized? I want to say, like, between, like, 2013, 14, something around there, because, like, yeah, people in the early 2010s, even well after this game came out, were still using flip phones. People still used, like, netbooks and things to go to college and all that kind of stuff. A lot of that kind of, like, extra, like, last generation tech from the late 2000s stuck around well into... That's the weird part about, like, periods of time, is that stuff that came out in, like, 2008 and 9 was still very relevant in, like, 2014. It doesn't just go away. People still use that stuff for periods of time because they paid money for it, and it's still supported. It's like tech from, like, 2017 and 18 is still very relevant right now in 2025. There's almost not much of a difference, to be honest. Like, yeah, CPU and GPU processors might be the best. Well, it might be better, but it's... Yeah, it's like we still use smartphones that look like smartphones, and computers still look like computers. They can just do some slightly better things. Especially with video games, the graphics plateau, which is its own entire conversation that I'm not going to have here because that's like a 4-hour lecture. Video games from like 2015, 16 don't really look any better than what we have today doesn't look any better than what it did 10 years ago, really. It just depends on like style and how high quality you make it nowadays. What's an example? Yeah, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that came out in 2020. That's 5 years old now. It still looks about as good as a game from 2000, I would say 2017, 16. Sonic Frontier, I'm just looking at my PS5 stuff right now. Sonic Frontiers looks like it could have been on the 360. You know, it's just the different graphical fidelity. It would have been a lower resolution, but I'm talking like actual, like, poly count and things like that. You're not gonna see hyper-realistic Mario in the next Mario game. That's not how it works in the real world. We got an Abra. Alright, we need to change the moves around. But yeah, it's like I see Elden Ring. It has, that's the thing, art style matters way more these days than like graphical fidelity in any situation. Like Elden Ring, I have Elden Ring. I've never played Elden Ring. I've watched Elden Ring quite a lot online. It looks no different to me than Dark Souls 3. It looks fine. It looks like a 2016 game. It just has a really strong visual style and a high resolution. If you were to downgrade the resolution, you pretty much... Did Elden Ring come out on the PS4? I think it did. I'm now just like, oh, wait a minute. Didn't this new generation game come out on the last system? Yeah, that was the case. And that's the case with a lot of PlayStation 5 games, or like new games, like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That came out like a week or two ago. And it is literally running in the same engine as Kingdom Come Deliverance, which came out like 7-8 years ago. The game is better, it's a new game. They fixed a lot of stuff. I want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 at some point. But it's still a game that technically could have existed 10 years ago. So, really these days, video games really need to focus on their content and less on how they... Well, they need to focus on how they look in an artistic sense, not on a technical sense. Because the technology is there to allow you to do whatever you want, really. It's just, how do you do it? How do you go about it? What ideas, what vision do you have? Do you want it to look watercolored, or do you want it to look hyper-realistic? Do you want it to be sprites or 3D objects? Do you want it to be high or low poly? You have all of the tool sets now. If you want to be a weirdo and make some 3D game on a 3D monitor exclusively to run in 3D on like an LG or Samsung 3D monitor from 2010, you can do that. As long as you have the financial backing to support that. But, you know, you can do what you want now. There's no, like, when you see, like, Sony or Xbox really has been kind of downplaying their stuff because they're shifting, like, the new Forza game is coming to PlayStation. That is insane to me, and I'm curious about it because I liked Forza Horizon 4. Forza Horizon 4, oh god. That's probably going to be an A-rated game for 21 and over. But, you know. It's like... Yeah, Xbox, I don't know what they're doing right now. They're just floundering. Kadabra, ooh. I'm curious to see how Spook handles this. But yeah. Focus on the quality of the games. The technical marketing aspect of these, of like, it has a million tries to make the highest fidelity resolution character model ever. It doesn't matter anymore. It does not matter. No one cares. And for people who do care about that stuff, you have to ask yourself the question of where does that matter anymore? Not when does it matter, but just like, where does that matter? Because, I'm sorry to say, but the Order 1886, which was, I believe, if not launch, it was a very early title for the PlayStation 4, still looks a lot better than most PlayStation 5 games. Go back and look at it. It's a linear, single-player... I believe it's single-player. I don't think there's any multiplayer aspects to it. There might be. I haven't played 1886 since 2015, but I still have looked it up a couple times and been like, wow, this still actually looks better than a lot of stuff on the PlayStation 5. Which is a real shame for Ready at Dawn, because that studio then went on to make... What was that game again? It was a dumb animal multiplayer online game where they were round and they ran into each other. I want to say it started with a D, but I owned it. I owned the collector's edition of it at one point, and I got rid of it. I sold it to a GameStop or something like a couple months later because it was terrible. Nobody was on the servers. That was the funniest thing. That's the only multiplayer game where I have bought it like the week it released, got online to play it, and there was nobody on the servers. So, I think like a month after I sold it. Deformers, that's what it was. I was like, it starts with a D. Deformers. Most people have probably forgotten this thing existed. But it was a... not like high quality Sony PlayStation 4 title, but it was one of those games where it's like they promote it for like a month, it fails, everybody forgets it existed. That pretty much it. Concord recently was kind of an example of that, or Forspoken for the PlayStation 5. Just these games that are put through the production mill, they come out, nobody plays it, and everyone forgets about them. Anyway, I'm gonna get off, like I said, I could talk about this stuff for hours. I'm gonna get off the whole, like, graphics plateau, industry talk stuff. Okay, so we're at the Sudowoodo now. We cannot do anything with that. So we're gonna go back, fight the remaining trainers, and then go to Whitney's gym. Oh, right, we still have to fight all the trainers in the national park. I was about to say, this feels like it's going rather fast. I'm aware that later this year there's supposed to be the new Pokemon game, Pokemon ZA Legends? I have no personal interest in that. I played a smidge of Legends Arceus on my brother's Switch, and he is and was totally obsessed with that game. I did not like it at all. He loved it for the gameplay. I thought the gameplay was fine, but it just reminded me of an MMO where you just kind of grind and keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, and I'm fine with games like that. But the visual style, when it comes to graphics, once again, as we bring this back up again now, the graphics in that game, in my opinion, were terrible to an ugly degree. I really, really do not like how that game looks, and the sequel to it does not look any better, in my opinion. It's also a reason why I did not really care to return to Scarlet and Violet, is that it carried over that same kind of graphical fidelity. It looks like something from an Android market from pre-bought assets that needs to be refined into something. It doesn't look like a finished game. It doesn't look like a finished game at all. And in my opinion, when you have graphics that ugly, it doesn't really matter what gameplay there is for it, because if I'm gonna have to look at this for 30 hours, I need to both enjoy it and have fun. So, in a mix of the graphics plateau, your art style needs to look solid as well. So, graphics, that's where I'm just like, don't get me wrong on what I said earlier, graphics do matter, fidelity does matter, but the presentation and your vision about it needs to matter more. Is it pleasing to the eye no matter what fidelity it is? Or what style you're using? In my opinion, those Pokemon games are failing on that. They're really ugly. Sword and Shield looked generic, but it looked fine. I thought it looked totally fine, so I was very surprised to see they shifted Scarlet and Violet to look like that. Like, Sword and Shield just looked like the 3DS games, and that was totally A-okay. Like, I have gone back and looked at some of the footage from that one part I did of Scarlet, and I played Violet version. I have both of them, but I played through Violet a bit. And I'm like, wow, it looks so empty and dead. And it's even funnier when you see, like, beta images of the development of those games, and you're like, wow, they really only barely improved the visuals. I don't know what Game Freak is doing these days. I'm just enjoying the games that I enjoy. It's the same with Assassin's Creed these days for me. It's like, I don't know what Ubisoft's doing anymore. I don't really care for the company. I'm just enjoying what I enjoy out of their output. Okay, let's go back into the national park and fight those trainers. Let us once again rub this tree, harvest its cum, and turn it into Pokeballs. Kurt has a fun job, I bet. Oh, is the bug contest going on? We're not doing it today, but we are here for a different reason, and that is to conquer it! And yeah, today will probably be a little shorter. I don't know how long. I want to get to Acritic City, at least. I have a very strong headache, and if it isn't obvious, I'm a little tired from doing the adventuring I've been doing the past couple days. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I was going to even play this tonight. I was the same as yesterday. I was like, you know, I want to play this, but I don't feel that great. So yesterday I put it off. Today I'm like, I did the same thing. I was like, I want to play this, but I don't feel great. And I just, you know, I just decided to do this. So, want to make progress. Want to continue the adventure. Level 20. Very, very nice. God, I can only imagine how constant the phone calls must be if you agree to take everybody's phone number. Yeah, the Pokégear still kind of looks like a flip phone device. Do you think if they remade Heart Gold and Soul Silver, or well, just the Johto region in general, or made a sequel in it or something like that, they would get rid of the Pokégear flip device look, or like replace it with something generic like a smartphone or tablet? I have a feeling they would, but I hope they wouldn't. That honestly kind of was a fun part Like, if you're old enough to remember that period of time, the fun part about flip phone cell phones was that almost every single one looked different in some manner, so it was kind of there was a form of personalization to them that was very unique, and people liked doing that. The problem back then was that every single phone model pretty much had its own proprietary charge cable. So every single cell phone that you interacted with, like you want to borrow someone's cell phone charging cable, more than likely it's not going to work with yours. And that was a persistent issue through the entire period of the 2000s, pretty much. Nowadays, everything uses one or two formats. And technically even less so now, because you have, like, back charging plates and such. Like, my phone, I don't even use a cable to charge it. I just put it on a little charging pad and it does it for itself. But, like, every single cell phone nowadays just looks like a little slab. Everybody has a Sheikah slate, as my phone literally has the Sheikah slate, like, Sheikah logo thing on the front. As I lift it up, it just turns on. I'm like, yeah, everyone has their own little Sheikah slate. They all look generic and the same. And cell phone cases don't really help with that. You can't put, well, you can put stickers on it, but it's not gonna look good. It doesn't look cool. It doesn't look neat. I don't know. There was no need to blast this Cubone with Fire Blast, but I did anyway. Fried to a crisp. Did I see any animals while I was out tonight? Nah. Yesterday I saw some deer, and today I saw a skunk. I'm just glad I saw the skunk at a far away distance. No, once again, another person who wants to give me their cell phone number. I know this is like the peak of mobile phone usage in the late 2000s, early 2010s with cell phones and all that, but please, stop trying to get my number. I already had to kill a spam text message at the start of the session. What do you got? Oh, a Snubble. That was one thing I was interested to see as well when I looked up on Bulbapedia, like, what does the route below Goldenrod have in terms of wild Pokemon? There were no Snubble. Snubble is normally found down there, and they got rid of it as well. So yeah, like I said last time, it's like this game is similar but different to what I'm used to. The Quick Claw is very good. We might actually give that to Kadabra. Hey, watch yourself. The construction makes it dangerous around here. Wait just a little longer for the exciting reveal. I think it's the Battle Frontier that's over there. It probably is. Oh, I forgot this guy. Dirk. Man, you must really hate your kid if you're naming them Dirk. Yeah, Spoonie is really, really taking the spotlight, I guess, today. It's a psychic type. It's very strong. Yeah, right now, for me, when it comes to stuff for the channel, Astrobot I really want to save for a stream at some point in the future. I'm not sure when. Ghost of Tsushima is pretty much just going to continue uninterrupted as normal. So that should be the next thing that comes after this video, would be another Ghost of Tsushima part. Probably something involving the Mythic quests. I'm not Future Me right now, so I don't know what he has conjured up. And eventually we'll get around to the Snufkin Moomin game for the Switch. When I receive that, I still haven't gotten that yet. Alright, we're gonna head into the gym. How much money do we actually have? We're gonna buy some potions first. I don't believe Spook is going to be of any... I don't believe Ghost-type moves are effective at all to Normal-type. So we're probably not going to be using Spook in here. Alright, they made it a big playroom kind of thing. Alright, let's get started. We're going to fight everybody in here to get the experience. Yeah, what I was shooting the past couple days with my camera, I've been using a lot of film that I'm not entirely... The shots will turn out very, very, very good if they actually come out right. But there's some older films, there are things that I've used in the past that were totally fine, but I just want to... They're not things that are going to be used in my projects. They're interesting things to make interesting shots. I'm bad at explaining this stuff, but essentially, the film that I've been using the past couple days is stuff that is unusual and interesting, but I'm not using it in my current projects. So, like, today I shot some old Fortepan stuff from the 90s, and some Kodak Ultratech from the mid-80s. And to anyone who doesn't know what this stuff is, this is completely useless dialogue of me just being a nerd. But, I can assure you that if and everything turns out alright with these, the images will be cool. You'll never see them, but this is just what I do. Like yesterday, I went out and shot some things. I did use some film for one of my projects out there yesterday, but I also shot some stuff on some very badly dying Fuji Neopan SS from Japan. It's one of the rolls that I actually got from Japan recently that I think I talked about in one of the Ghost of Tsushima parts. And it's dying of vinegar syndrome, so I've had to do a bit of some extra math to kind of assume what its viable imaging range is. So we'll see what that one does. It should be fine, but you never know. It's a lot of chemicals, it's a lot of math, it's a lot of art. It's a lot of weird materials from across time and space. It's stuff that's great to talk about in like a college lecture hall or in like an office with a fellow artist, but just kind of talking in passing about it is always a bit of an information overload for people. So I do my best not to just ramble about the stuff that I make. Because it's a bit much. We got a crit on that one, that's good. We're gonna use up the rest of these lower potions. It's fine. Oh, this is a trap room. There's nothing in here. This was a jape. I thought this led this way. Oh, okay. We were still gonna fight her anyway, but yeah, I thought that this actually led somewhere. Wait, does it? No. Nope, okay, yep, nope, this corner was a lie. Two more? Ooh, we got the thunder right off the bat. Nice. Miss, you're gonna make us walk all the way around now because you blocked the path again. Okay. As long as thunder just hits every time, we'll be fine. We're not gonna risk that. We're gonna send in Spoonie. Just don't disable confusion and we'll be fine. Okay, it kills it anyway, that's great. Clean. Clean. Alright, so on to Whitney. Alright, let's see... Do we need any healing on anybody before we fight the mill tank? Does not seem like it. Wait, the Quick Claw. We're gonna give the Quick Claw to... Honestly, I'm gonna give it to Spoony for now. Having a really fast Psychic type just sounds like it would help quite a lot. Right, here we go with Whitney. Clefairy, okay. That should not be an issue unless it uses Metronome and does something totally nuclear. No, we got the Thunder right off the bat. I'm starting to feel like a wrestling announcer, just like, oh, the moon, the Flaffy, the moon Flaffy. I'm tired. I can't say anything right now. Moon the Flaffy gets it right off the bat with a Thunder. And it regained its health. Great. Double Thunder all the way across the sky! Nice! That's what I'm looking for. Here we go with the big boy. Miltank. Can we get a third Thunder? Oh no, oh no. Please, Moon? Okay, we missed the Thunder, but we weren't infatuated. I'm gonna do a safety move and paralyze it. I don't like how this is looking right now. And move, Bubba. Thunder! Okay, we're gonna skip the safety. We're just gonna try and brute force this. Come on. Come on. Come on, Moon. It is killing us with the Stomp. Normally it destroys us with a rollout. Moon, please. Keep your horniness in your pants. You weren't even named the one Spoony! That is such a good crit it got on us that I'm actually kind of like, man, we should be getting these crits and these hits. It self-paralyzed itself, which is great. We need to get this stun. What are you eating? Excuse me? A lumberry? Finally a hit! I'm in bewilderment! It had a lumberry! You... Madam? I do not really like this curt behavior you're showing here today. Give us the badge! Let us win, please! Oh, we're dead. I wasn't paying attention. It paralyzed itself again, which is great, but still. This is a mess. I'm tired and beginning to feel lightheaded because of how dumb this is. Alright, let's send out the one who's actually Spoony. The Quick Claw worked. Good. Not bad. I should have disabled, but at the same time, Spoony has not been out here to see that move yet, so it wouldn't disable anything. Did we win? Ah, okay, we won. Not as bad. Moon was a massive just mess with this fight. Spoony came in and cleaned everything up. Miracle Eye. Don't let me play video games when I'm tired and delusional. I need sleep. I need... Give me some water. I am tired. You made Whitney cry. It's okay. She'll stop soon. She always cries when she loses. Okay? You want a badge? Oh, right. I forgot. Here's the plain badge. Isn't it just perfect for a cutie like me? That's right, I heard this thing called the Pokathlon Dome is now open right next to the National Park. Okay, so it wasn't... Right, the Battle Frontier is in Olivine City? It's on, like, the weird left side of Olivine City, if I remember right. Anyway, we're done with this gym. This gym is normally a bit of a headache, but honestly, compared to Gen 2, this was nothing. This was pretty easy. So, we'll get to continue on to Akrutic pretty fast. I'm looking at the timer now. It's like this is taking an hour less than I thought it would. Defeated Whitney. Give me the squirt bottle. We're gonna squirt all over the Pseudo-Wudo. And continue on to the Ghost Gym. I don't think we really need to visit. Like, Moon's dead, but we are still in pretty good shape, to be honest. We can move on to Akrutic City. Right, so what is... We have to go to the Burn Tower. We have to visit the gym. And I think that might be it for today. It's gonna be very... The last part was extraordinarily long. I didn't even realize it was that long till I put it in editing, but it was essentially 4 hours of the beginning of this game. So, having like an hour and a half, or maybe hour 45, I don't know how long this is gonna be. But section to follow up on that is gonna be drastically different. So... Right, what you got? I'm gonna try and catch this guy, but we're not gonna have him on the team. Okay, the Quick Claw seems like it's gonna come in some very useful situations. Mimic? Aw, now it knows confusion! The game is not giving me any breaks, it seems. Do not crit. Do not crit! Okay, we're good? Flail. Ooh! My face is like the widest wince. I didn't expect that at all. Why is this thing so hard? Why is it so brutal? That was just flail and it decimated us. Do we have no, like, defense? Well, Spoonie's dead. Put it to sleep, please. It is not good for our health. It's gonna hurt us. Alright, so what do we got left? We're gonna throw a Great Ball at it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. No, because it's not going to be part of our party. That was fun. I want to give you this for entertaining me. Oh, you had fun watching one of my Pokémon die. Okay, so we can now collect berries. That's good. We're gonna keep Spook out. Spook's fine. It has Nightshade. It'll be fine. Got a Hyper Potion. We should have a double battle up here soon. There are also a bunch of apricorns up here. I was really hoping it wouldn't be doing this, but it is. You know, it would be funny just to send the Pseudo-Wudo out to die to this thing, but... We're done here. Go away, please, Mr. Drowsy. I'm not going to say it about these trees again. I'm just going to put up a little thing in post below the screen of what I said on Discord last night. There you go. Oh god, we need to really kind of clean this up a bit. A Meryl and a Mareep. We're gonna fry this Mareep. Not good. Oh, it does no... It has no special attack. We're fine. Confuse Ray. It's gonna be better than Spite. It's still not a good move. We're probably never gonna use it. Is this another double battle? This is not good. It lived, but it doesn't matter. Lucky enough. Okay. That's very good. What is it sending out next? A Wigglytuff. This is weird. We're just gonna swap out from Moon. I don't want to waste a Hyper Potion here. Okay, they had the same mons, just different choices. Do that, do that. I don't really trust these Clefables. They're a bit too chaotic. And they're also a bit beefy. That one was better than the last one. Moon, I brought you back to life for this! Moon! Man. I want to give you a shot. Can you do this, Moon? Never mind, Sin's Ember was good enough anyway. I brought you back to life for this, my brother. You failed me. Alright, we're almost to a Crudic. We're almost there. Here we are. Oh, there's Bill. Hi, I'm Bill, and who are you? Turner, huh? You know what? I'm the one who developed the system to transfer Pokémon, but it couldn't have been done by me alone. For example, do you know that the Hoenn region, this girl Lynette from Hoenn made the Pokémon storage system? Easier to use? My friends all over the world are working together to improve the Pokémon trade and storage systems. I have to hurry back to Goldenrod to see my folks. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Oh right, we have the Sudowoodo with us. Let's get rid of that. This dead piece of driftwood. No, Lyra, not now. We're busy. I don't think we can fight the Kimono Girls yet. Or if we can, we would probably get pretty decked. Hey, hey! Stop dancing such a serious dance. Show me something like a hula dance. You mustn't push such a request on me. Huh? You telling me that I don't... You telling me you don't respect what the customer wants? Well, then I'll show you how to dance. I'll show you a great one. Oh, that's them talking. There's no text saying who's saying what. Look at this guy spinning. What's the deal with that Team Rocket grunt messing with my kimono girl? You're a trainer, aren't you? Please help her. This stomach ache. I wouldn't let that guy act like that if it weren't for this pain. To do such a terrible thing to a kimono girl. I don't understand how young people behave these days. I don't know, he's kind of grooving up there. You know, I could picture some sort of TikTok, Zoomer, Instagram thing where, like, it is a meme to just, like, move in 4 directions in a circle, and that be called a dance or something like that. That's something I could see in today's internet, yeah. So, this guy's living the current trends, man. Who are you? Dare get in my way? I don't know why I gave this guy some sort of, like, redneck kind of voice. Channeling the Arthur Morgan. Coughing. This'll be fast. It'll be faster if we get the thunder right off the bat. Nope. That was... I am sorry, but I can't not laugh at that crit. That was amazing. Pathetic. Let me try and get the voice right. I can't. You made me look like the villain. Oops, I have an important mission. If they find out I was wasting time here, they'd make me start over at the lowest Team Rocket grunt. Okay, goodbye, sir. Okay. Oh, okay. We did that. You were so courageous for your age. What a rare sight to see. I want you to have this. Don't be shy. Did this guy just give us surf? Wow. I know you get it here, but, like, I didn't think you could get it this early. That's something I normally get after I'm doing stuff in all of... I guess it makes sense. I just never go to the kimono place this early, I guess. Yeah, I normally get surf after I've been to, like, Olivine and stuff, so... I guess it's just something I normally don't do that early. Is there anything over here? No. Let's go in here. I love how you can just see them moving down there. Eugene! How's it going, man? I'm on the trail of a Pokemon named Suicune. And you are? Glad to meet you. I heard rumors that Suicune is here, so I came to look. Take a look at the basement through the hole in the floor. There. Suicune is down there! I could go downstairs, but I know it would run away in no time. I know. I have tried it many times. You've been in this building many times and have chased it out of a basement many times? What do you mean? Is that Morton? Is that's the gym leader. Why is he in here? This place is full of rats. Oh, Morty, not Morton. My name... Hey, Morty! My name is Morty. That's not Morty's voice, that's Rick's. My name is Morty. I'm the Crudix gym leader. Oh, jeez. Because my old friend Eugene is here on the trail of Suicune, I decided to investigate that burnt tower. Eucretic has a legend about these legendary Pokemon, you know? Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. As the leader of Eucretic, I must have a proper understanding of it. I haven't seen Rick and Morty in well over a decade at this point. Yeah, I don't know if that's my memory from 10 years ago, what Morty sounds like. I don't know if he sounds like that anymore in the show or not. So, oh jeez, Rick. I remember Rick a lot more, but once again, it's like I haven't heard that voice in a long time either. Yeah, I want to say, what was it with Rick and Morty? I watched the first season. I thought it was alright. I watched the second season. It was fine. I think I just passively just stopped. It was probably around the time when I stopped watching television that I just stopped caring about stuff like that. Like, I thought they were fine. I don't understand, like, the weird fandom stuff around that kind of show. It's the same with people who are, like, obsessed with, like, Big Bang Theory or anything like that. It's like, I don't understand that. Bazinga. Okay. We get a thunder off the bat. Absolutely, the odds are terrible for us getting a thunder off the bat because now we're confused. Can we get it? Yes! I pumped my fist in the air. Oh, I did not expect that. We actually got it. True happiness unlocked. Alright. Croconaw. Can we get the legendary second thunder through confusion? Can we get peak? No! Even after snapping out of confusion. Okay, we're going to Thundershock. I'm not risking it. We could have been heroes! Just for one day. Alright, Croconaw went down easy. What else do you have? A Zubat. A Magnemite. Okay, that's fine. I did not remember him having a Magnemite. Okay. Whatever. You should never be able to catch a legendary... You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm, like, haphazardly skipping some of these primary characters' dialogues. Like I said, I'm a little tired, so if I just run up to someone and start skipping through the text, that is completely subconscious. I'm not aware of it until I'm like, oh, man, I should not have done that. So, sometimes it'll happen, sometimes it won't. I'm not used to talking, I'm not used to speaking the dialogue for Pokemon games, so I normally just breeze through and read it really fast, and speaking it out is a little different. At the same time, most people don't do that anyway, so it really should not be an expectation. I'm setting my own expectations, damn it. Can we get a thunder off on this guy? Yeah! Nice! Perfect. Perfect thunder. Can we do it again? I'm feeling very dangerous today. Nope. Okay. We got an antidote. Oh, there's another trainer in here. Okay. Richard. Oh, he's got a Charmeleon. And it knows Dragon Rage. That's bad. That's a really bad Charmeleon. We gotta get rid of this thing. Okay, we don't have Rock Smash yet. So we can't really do anything in here. You know, I'm gonna take out whatever this is just so we can level up. Charge. No. Okay. They're running off. We don't fight Suicune here, I don't believe. It just runs off. Yep. Did you see it? Suicune raced like a blur right in front of my eyes. I've been chasing Suicune for almost 10 years, and you ruined it! But I've never been this close. I'm all choked up. By the way, it was clear to me that Suicune took notice of your presence. You're special. Ikrutik's legendary Pokemon are said to come to people only when they recognize their talents. Can you teach me? Perhaps I should be more aggressive towards Suicune. Fondle it. Touch it. Anyway, Turner, we will meet again. You know, Eugene's just very, very passionate about his interests. I've met many people like him. They just really, really love a very specific Pokemon, and they would rather die than let it get hurt. He just has his hyperfixations, he's fine. Oh, where the heck did Morty go? So, like, Morty was watching that encounter from, like, up here, and he was just like, screw this, I'm out of here. He just left. What a noble gym leader, not even caring about, like, what people are doing in his town. Just like, what if that Entei, like, mauled me or something, and he just walked out the building? Just like, screw the kid. He woke him up, he has to deal with them. And now begins our John Marston takedown moment of Morty, where we take him down because he left us! He left us for dead in there! Now, son, I had a plan. We was gonna get you. We weren't gonna leave you down in that hole with 3 legendary cats that can easily rip your eyes out and eat you and play with your intestines like toys. Right, so what do we have for this? We're gonna put Spoonie up front. And see how this goes. She has a lot of Pokemon. I'm gonna be quiet and actually just lock in for this gym. I'm kind of surprised one of those was not a Haunter. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, what? Okay, so... that's a little mean. The Quick Claw coming in handy there, nice. Psybeam, ooh. Yes. Get rid of Teleport, please. Yeah, we have great special attack with Spoonie. Our defense is abysmal, which explains that flail from earlier. Yeah, we're pretty fast and we have great special attack. Our special defense is fine. Our attack and defense are terrible, which is totally fine for a psychic type like us. Okay. I just wanted to double check the stats. That's not good. Yeah, this is not a very friendly gym. Just keep spamming that Psybeam. Nope, a step off, okay. Okay, at least we're at Morty now. That is good. Let me check my stats once again. We're fine. Should be alright. Let's see how the fight actually goes. I think we'll actually get to Olivine today. That was my original plan between Goldenrod, Akrudik, and Olivine. That's normally how I play the game, is I do it in chunks like that. So I think we're actually going to go to Olivine as well after this. I'm having fun playing this, and it's like, I don't want to actually stop yet. So, may as well keep playing. He has a Gengar. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, this is gonna hurt. And we're dead. Nice. Moon, get out here. Let the light of the lightning moon shine down and smite thee from the shadows. Zakara! Okay, it hurt it pretty well, but it's actually pretty beefy, I will admit. This Gengar's a little bit of a tank. Can we get it twice? Yeah! Yes! Oh, Moon, you saved the day! Nice! Alright. So now, we got a Haunter left. I am so happy with Moon right now, man. Can we get a third? Can we get a third? Okay, it hurt itself with Curse. We got a third! I don't want to scream. I am so happy with Moon right now. Oh my... Man, this thing, this Flaffy, it's gonna take us to the Elite Four. Gosh darn it. We got the Fog Badge. Nice. You know what you are, Morty? You're a failure! Okay, we can... Did he say we can surf now as well? Oh, sick. Shadow Ball. That will actually be great for Spook. Now let me fall off and die. Thank you. Alright, that went amazing. That was a bit of a... For me, it was one of those shut up and focus moments through the whole gym, but yeah, that ended up being fantastic. That was absolutely wonderful. Oh, Spoonie can learn it as well. I'm gonna give it to Spook, because Spook is gonna need it more, to be honest. We're gonna get rid of Confuse. We're gonna get rid of Lick. There, on the unlikely chance, there might be a clutch moment where Confuse Ray is somehow beneficial to us. Lick is completely out the door useless, so we don't need it. We have Surf. Can anything learn Surf? Probably not. Nope. Alright. Alright, yeah, that's it. We are now going to go on our way to Olivine. Wait. One of the guys in here knows Rock Smash, doesn't he? Or is that... That actually might be the move we learn... We learn Strength in Cinnawood, if my memory serves. I think we learn Rock Smash in Olivine. So we're just gonna continue on. Yeah, this is flowing so much faster than Gen 2, to be honest, in my opinion. In my experience, this is moving a lot faster. I'm not sure if we're just gaining experience a lot easier, or the trainers are easier, or what. Probably maybe a mixture of both, I don't know. And that's the thing, Spoonie's gonna be a demon for the next gym as well. Because next up we got Chuck, and he's a fighting type. Fighting type gym. And yeah, we're just going to get to Olivine City. We're not going to really do anything in there. We're not going to go to the lighthouse or the docks or anything like that. We're just going to get there. So we're just going to be battling a bunch of trainers, and I think that'll be it for today. I may or may not, I probably will do some more battling and stuff and exploring catching Pokemon on my own in between this part and the next one. I'm going to try to make it a point for the next part to play it during the day, so it is not nighttime. But we'll see. This has been good. We've taken out 2 gyms. So then next time we'll probably take out Chuck, Jasmine, and maybe do... Okay, so for that, let's lay out that routing. So we're going to take out Chuck. There's that new Safari Zone stuff that I don't really remember a whole lot about that they add into the west of Cinnawood Village, town, city. And I don't know how long that stuff takes. I know there's like 2 routes in that thing, and they're pretty long. So we'll see what that is all about when we get to Cinnawood, but yeah, we're going to take out Chuck, we're going to take out Jasmine, we're going to do Lighthouse, we're going to do whatever the Safari Zone stuff is. Probably do the cave. Probably do the Lake of Rage and the Team Rocket hideout there, and take out Price. So I'm thinking next time we play this, we're probably going to take out 3 gym leaders, do the Safari Zone, the Lighthouse, and the Lake of Rage with the Team Rocket stuff. And then the time after that will probably start with the Ice Cave. That's what I'm looking at there, just kind of scheduling that out. Yeah, I bring up the Safari Zone for the first time, and literally a couple steps away, the first guy to bring it up talks to us. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember what they did with the Safari Zone in this game. They shoved it in for some reason, when there still is the Safari Zone in actual Fuchsia City, in the Kanto region. I'll register this guy. But, yeah, I don't remember. I know that in the original Gen 2, the Safari Zone is not really much of anything anymore. Oh, wow, we just walked past all these trainers. Well, we'll get to them. I'll personally get to them on my own. You again. There's no need to be alert. I don't bother with wimps like you. Speaking of weaklings, the city's gym leader isn't here, and is supposedly taking care of sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. Just let the sick Pokemon go. A Pokemon that can't battle is worthless. Why don't you go train at the lighthouse? Who knows? It may make you a bit of a better trainer. Seriously, what is this guy's problem? He's such a doofus. And we'll fight the trainers. We'll do that. I'm like, do I want to? Yeah, may as well. I have enough life force in me still to do a couple more battles, and then I must pass out after taking a Tylenol. What you got? A Pikachu. I kind of like that, to be honest. Just, we bring out Spoonie and whatever Pokemon is just there, just shoo! Just, that's the sound effect they gave Psybeam in this game is just funny, in my opinion, because you just bring out your Pokemon, just phew, this Pokemon away, and you win. It's just such good sound design. It's almost a joke. And that's the thing, I'm listening to this through a proper, like, studio headset, so I'm hearing it in very high definition, and it's just funny to me. Wow, this guy's a jerk. He's like, I choose not to take his phone number, and he's like, wow, you're a bad person. I'm like, whoa. That's uncalled for. Once again, just like these weird, emotionally manipulative people just you find on the road sometimes. It's just like, okay, dude, chill. That is a you issue. That is your bias and what you want out of something, but you're trying to have some sort of power move over somebody, and that's very prevalent in the dialogue. It's like, oh, I want to be the nice guy and give you my phone number. Oh, you don't want it? You're a bad person. It's like, what? I don't even know you. Okay, we got a Krabby. That Krabby is now dead. Oh, so they moved him out of the grass here or something. I believe there used to be a sailor in Gen 2 that stood in the grass over here. He had like a Meowth, if I remember right. I don't remember this trainer ever being here. Maybe this is a crystal thing, or maybe it's a new thing. Psychic Nelson. How is this Slowpoke faster than us? That doesn't make any sense. My milk tank ain't giving me milk no more. This here farm's got famous milk. Most everyone wants a drink. It'll give me lots of milk if I feed it lots of berries, I reckon. Our milk even goes out to Kanto, so if our own milk tank won't give us any milk, we're in trouble. Moo Moo is sick. She needs a lot of orange berries. I forget. I want to look up after I'm done here with, like, how many orange berries do you actually need to give that milk tank? I think I've only, like, successfully done this milk tank thing, like, once. And I don't remember. All I remember about this is just constantly feeding it orange berries and nothing ever really happening with it. So I want to look that up. Like, how many orange berries does it actually take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Chad. What a Chad. Actually, this might be a possibly useful time for Spook if it doesn't get counteracted by some sort of psychic attack. Mimic? Okay, that's fine. Shadow Ball. Fantastic. Spook is actually being useful in the group. I had such high expectations for Spook, and it became when I realized the information behind what this Pokemon is in this generation and region in general. Like, oh man, it just went from my highest expectations to the lowest. So having it learn Shadow Ball is actually a big plus for it. Okay, Thunder Mist. There we go. You know, I'm actually gonna check the other entrance towards the cave that leads us to the cave. Well, the cave that takes us to the next town after Ikrudik. I don't think there's really anything over there, but there might be like a trainer or something. Route 42. Ooh, we got another good move, Shadow Claw. What's this? Oh boy, sorry I bumped into you. Did I hurt you? Please don't cry, take this. HM4, what? Wow. Well, we got strength coming back. Okay, I'm fine with that. Sure. Right. Why is there nothing here? There's no, like, hidden item down here for some reason. Why did you make this like this, Game Freak? Anyway. Okay. If we were cheeky, we could just go through the cave. Normally, I never really go through this cave, actually. What cave is it? Mount Mortar. Yeah, I never go through this thing normally. I remember going through this, like, the first, like, time or two I played through Silver version. Because I remember coming out of the cave and getting totally decimated by the trainers outside the cave. Because my Pokemon were really weak. This is, like, how long ago? God, like 15 years ago? Something like that? No, this was like 20 years ago. Yeah, that's like 20 years ago when that happened. Okay, I think we're good until we get to Cinnawood, really. I keep saying, like, I'm gonna stop, but I don't want to stop, so I keep playing the game. Right now, I'm like, maybe we could do the lighthouse. Oh, we got one of the legendaries here. Who is it? Entei. Okay. I'm gonna just be ballsy and throw a ball at it. Just a regular Pokeball. Yeah, nothing. Well, we've seen it. I believe now we can track it. Do I have a coin? I have a stamp. Don't ask. I have many ink stamps. I'm just gonna flip this stamp the same way you would a coin. And we are doing Chuck. Okay. Alright, we're doing Olivine and we're doing... Well, at that point, once we get done with Chuck, we may as well do, like, Jasmine as well, because Jasmine's story kind of goes along with Chuck's, so... I guess we're doing 4 gyms today. How are my Pokemon? Okay, they're fine. Right, let's get started. This is no place for playing. Dude, this is a video game. You're supposed to play it. A Noctowl. Ooh, it didn't die. We did confuse it, lucky enough, though, but yeah, this thing's got a lot of special defense. You know, a Poliwhirl wouldn't be too bad. I like having those in Gen 1/Kanto games. But I think we're gonna stick with the Gyarados when we get to the Lake of Rage. Wow, everybody that you just don't accept their phone number for is such a jerk. They're always like, wow, you hate me. Wow, you're a bad person. You're a wimp. It's just like, wow, there's so much bullying to the main character if you don't take their phone number. What is up with that? There's no, okay, dude, see you later. There's no chill. There's no chill at all. This guy has a lot of Pokemon. You know, I should really change to Sin because Sin hasn't been getting too much experience lately. We're gonna swap after this. That was a good crit. Unnecessary, but when you get a crit, you take a crit. Yeah, we need to put Sin back out a bit more. That is not the move I wanted to use. Wow, what a waste. That Pidgey was deep roasted like a Thanksgiving dinner. Why is Sin able to learn Defense Curl at level 24? That's weird. Keep old moves. Like, yeah, you're up to level 24, of course you want to learn Defense Curl. Alright, that was not bad at all. Dude just had a lot of pigeons. Yeah, so far this has been pretty clean. Nothing that's really been too surprising. Which is always good. Yeah, they really drastically changed the inside of the lighthouse for this version. Recover. We are going to get rid of Miracle Eye. Enables the user to hit a dark type with any type of move. Ooh, that might actually be very advantageous in the Elite Four. I think we get rid of Disable, to be honest. I think we keep Miracle Eye for now. That just sounds like a fantastic move to have in the Elite Four. That's thinking way far ahead, but still. Yeah. I think that's the play. It is for now, at least. Recovery is just good to have as something... It's a recovery healing move that we don't need to use potions for, so it's just kind of good to have. It will eventually run its course. It will probably be replaced by Psychic at some point. Either if we get Psychic as a TM, or if Kadabra or Alakazam learns Psychic on its own. Did we just jump out of the tower? I think we did. Yeah, the lighthouse here seems to be substantially different. Okay, no, there's more to it. I thought this would have been Jasmine's room. I was like, this is absolutely different if in they're, like, getting rid of so many trainers. The lighthouse is normally another grind point of the game. We got an ether, that's always good. There's just a map here? Yeah. Okay. They just thought that they wanted to put a map there, sure. This guy has a Fearow. Let's see if we can get rid of it in one hit. Very good. I'll take that. That's very good. And another Spearow. Okay, we're good. He doesn't have anything weird like a Kabootops. I would love to see that more often. Just like this trainer class who just inexplicably has something really, really out there. Like an Omastar or something. Just like, what are you doing with this? Cameron the photographer. You look so photogenic. Why not have a picture taken, okay? Oh, look, it's the squad. Good, good. We've got a nice picture. You can see all the pictures on your PC. I forgot about this guy. That's a cool thing. As a photographer, I think that's a fun, neat idea. Oh, this guy's gonna get so destroyed. You just had to bring some fighting types up here, didn't you? Alright, this guy's out of here. And I think Jasmine is right above us? Yep. Wow, wow. They really changed this room. The whole lighthouse is drastically different than Gen 2, but yeah, this isn't like her house or anything anymore. It's straight up just a light room. Okay. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there's a wonderful pharmacy in Cinnawood, but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Ampy unattended. May I ask you to go get some medicine for me, please? I found a super potion. Maybe you could use this. No? Okay. Alright, we're going to wait. We don't have anything that can surf. Oh. Oh no. Well, we're gonna have to get a temp Pokemon that can, I guess. First, we're gonna check if anything we already have can learn Surf. I doubt it, unless we have like a Wooper, and I don't know if logically a Wooper can carry us. Wait, not deposit. We don't have a Wooper. It would be funny if we did Drowsy. Like, picture like you're sitting on like Drowsy's back and it's having to just crawl, swim across the ocean, trying not to drown while it carries you. I don't think anything we have here can do anything. I'm gonna move the Drowsy in and see. I'm also gonna move the Ditto. I don't think either of these two can do anything, but we're gonna take a look. We're gonna have a fun look at this. And if not, we're gonna have to catch something. Nope, okay. We're gonna have to catch something. There's a guy in town that sells a fishing rod, if I remember right. We just have to find him. Along the way to Cinnawood, there are 4 deserted islands. Bad kids are taken to the islands as punishment. Okay, traumatize your children. I can see there's some quality parenting going on here in Olivine City. Here's the fisherman. Oh, no, this guy just trades you stuff. If you have a Krabby, I'll give you my Voltorb? No? Okay, here we go. I don't care what we catch, really. I just want something that can get us across the ocean. I want to check out the diner as well. This is normally where you get a HM or something, I remember. This guy almost died. Okay. Yeah, I want to say one of these guys used to give you strength, but then they moved it to that hiker who runs out of the cave for some reason? I don't know. If true, that's a weird decision. Can we not just fish here? What do we got? I will take anything aside from a Magikarp. We're gonna move out of Olivine City. We're gonna go to the coast over here and take a try. A Krabby's not bad. I think we're gonna take the Krabby, to be honest. If it lives. If it dies, then it dies. It died. Okay. Nope. We're gonna give the Krabby another shot. Alright. This thing better learn Surf. I'll be disappointed if it can't. We're gonna give this guy a name just cause he'll be with us probably for a little bit. Cursed name. cursed name. Okay, we're good. And I'm also going to swap Moon to be in first for all of these water trainers. I'm not going to fight all the water trainers on this route. We're going to be totally fine just fighting the ones that are on the way. Yeah, a little while ago I got the Blu-ray copy of The Boy and the Heron. I saw it in theaters and it was amazing, and I'm probably gonna watch it tomorrow. I've had it for like a week or so now, and I'm like, I need to get... I'm looking at it right in front of me right now, and I'm like, you know, I need to watch that. It's one of those movies, though, that's like so important to me that it's just like... You don't just sit down and watch it. You need to, like, have an evening with that movie. It is a fantastic Studio Ghibli movie. Probably, like, Spirited Away is my favorite out of Studio Ghibli. Nausicaa would be second. Nausicaa would be my second favorite Studio Ghibli. And then I would put Boy and the Heron. Wind Rises is very good. I feel like not enough people have seen Wind Rises. I highly recommend it. Princess Mononoke is alright. Yeah, the only one of recent that I haven't seen, like Ponyo's good. I like The Secret World of Arrietty a lot. I saw that recently, actually. I hadn't seen that since I saw it in theaters, and rewatching it was like, wow, this is freaking amazing. The only Studio Ghibli, like Pompoko is fine. I don't really care too much for Pompoko. The Cat Returns is fine. Porco Rosso's really good. I feel like the only one I haven't seen is... whatever the one that came out in 2005 was. Howl's Moving Castle. I haven't seen that. I don't know why. I've just never... It's never been on TV, so like I've never like... When I was younger, it just was something I never was a... It was never on, so I just never saw it, and then I've just never seen it since. My parents never took me to see it in theaters. It was I would assume it was in American theaters. I just never hear I always hear about people who love Howl's Moving Castle, but they never talk about it for some reason. So I think that alone has kind of like dissuaded me from like watching it. It's just like, okay, people love it, but what I've seen like of screenshots of it and such, it looks fine. I just have never had, like, any real motivation to, like, sit down and watch this. I remember watching Castle in the Sky, and that was one of those, like, okay, people say this is great, it's an older one, I'm gonna sit down and watch this. And Castle in the Sky is really good. But yeah. One of these days, I need to sit down and watch Howl's Moving Castle. This is actually a pretty good spot to use the Super Repel. I don't know how helpful it will be, but... You're a bit tired, I'm a bit tired too, my dude. Oh man, he's got 6 Pokemon. Well... Another thing I need to catch up on is One Piece. I love One Piece a lot. I've seen it since I was a little kid on Toonami. And I haven't really kept up that much post-Punk Hazard, which I think was like 2013-14 or something like that. I know an amount of what happens during Dressrosa, and I know an amount of stuff that has happened since then. Like, I'm pretty much up to date. My brother is utterly obsessed with One Piece. So, like, I'm pretty much up to date because of him. But, yeah, like, I understand that, like, currently, and sorry for light spoilers, because I'm just kind of passively saying some vague things about it. But I understand that, like, Frankie sees a mural about the true world history and all that, and I've seen the mural, and it really is kind of neat, but also funny to see Oda essentially make the world history of One Piece Nausicaa. I don't have a problem with it, but it is just another, and I don't say just another in like light terms, it's another nature apocalypse story. And I'm fine with that because those are some of my favorites. But you see that mural, and you look at it, and you're like, this is just the opening mural for Nausicaa, and, like, the lore and what happened in the world of Nausicaa. Which, I like Nausicaa a lot, but I am much more of a fan of Mobius's work, which is where Nausicaa is based off of. I really need to reread, like, Edema and the art book for it. I read through it a year ago, but that's one of those things where it's like, I want to read through that book every year. So, for recent One Piece stuff, I just find it amusing. It's like, oh, so this is Oda's angle with the whole series, is that it's, like, there's this story, but the back end of it is just people destroyed the world because they were greedy, and they built machines that essentially destroyed humanity. And I understand it. That's a very common... As I explained to my brother, because I don't believe he, like, understood the cultural significance of that, like, idea in, like... I don't want to say cliche of a story, but that is a very common world story for a lot of Japanese artists, mainly based off of World War II and, like, the atomic era. And, oh, we're gonna destroy the world with this technology, and this is the world after that technology happens. Watch the movie Dreams by Akira Kurosawa. I love that movie. It's very, very hater love for people. But the last story in that... A couple stories in that, like, Mount Fuji in Red, and the last story in it are very much that, of just, like... you're gonna destroy the world with this technology, and this is the world after it, and stuff. And that is persistent through a lot of Japanese artists. Oda, Miyazaki, even Kojima, a lot of Kishimoto, Kurosawa, obviously. It's a very... The world ending because of humanity, and this being the world after it, is just a very common story structure for a lot of Japanese creators. I'm fine with it. It's a normal way to write stuff. I don't see it too much out of, like, Western audiences. A lot of Western creators tend to, like, just have it tends to be a bit more like political and social and such, in that it's more of like a social decline and not a environmental decline of things. Maybe that has something to do with Shintoism in Japan, I'm not sure, probably does. It's just one of those things you notice when you read and are exposed enough to a culture. And it also makes sense. These guys are all in like their 50s and 60s and such. They grew up in the post-war slash... Oh yeah, pretty much. They grew up in the post-war era. They were taught this stuff. What the generation before them had done. So, it's just a thing. It's a thing. What do you have to say, Lyra? I once caught a whiff of Meryl's scent. It smelled like a dust mop. Why are you smelling your Pokémon? I was so surprised. That's why I've decided to give it baths more often. Talk to you later. She called us to tell us that she's a freak who smells her Pokémon closely, and now she wants to bathe them. Alright. Sure. This is why you don't give children cell phones. Right off the bat with a solid thunder! Nice. We should be close. There we go. Cinewood City. You need medicine. Your Pokemon appear to be fine. Is something worrying you? The Lighthouse Pokemon is in trouble. I got it. This ought to do the trick. Just throws this in our face. Take it back! Take it back and save the day. My secret potion is a tad too strong. Potion seller. I'm in need of your strongest potions. You can't handle my potions. They're too strong for you. Potion seller. I'm going into battle, and I'm going to need your strongest potions. You would never survive my potions. Wait, what was that? Oh, my Pokemon are at full health. I've never... Wow, they just straight up deny you service if your Pokemon are totally fine. Wait, what? Mine aren't! What are you talking about? Welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Would you like to Yeah, okay. Was I misclicking a button or something that I wasn't paying attention to? I don't know, I feel like I'm having a weird moment where the game was straight up just like gaslighting me. Like, what? What do you mean you won't service my Pokemon? I'm pretty sure they're supposed to do that anyway, even if they're at full health. Alright, so we're gonna do Chuck. We don't need to use strength in here, I don't believe. We do have to fight a lot of trainers, though. Hitmonlee. Alright. Ooh, these guys are actually pretty decently leveled. This'll be a fight. This will certainly be a gym of all time. Oh, we beat Yoshi! Knob. You know, I'm not aware of anyone making the joke of when you defeat a Pokemon, it falls through the floor. Like, if you... I can't recall in the past forever of me being a Pokemon fan of watching, like, any fan animation or joke of any sort about that concept. But, like, yeah, when you defeat a Pokemon, it just straight up falls through the floor. Yeah, like that. I know in later games they actually put in the effort to, like, animate them falling over, and that started with, like, the N64 games and stuff, but in these 2D games, they tend to just fall through the floor. It's a quick and easy way to show that it's defeated and gone, but I can't recall anyone making any jokes about that. It seems a pretty easy joke to make, in, like, a weird meta-humor way. Oh man, this guy's got a Primeape. I would love to have a Primeape right now, but we don't. Please die? These things can be pretty beefy. Okay, we're good. Ooh, we got it with the crit. Nice. We had to interrupt Chuck's bath. Oof, the pounding water right onto my head. Ah! Why'd you stop the waterfall from pouring on me? You just spoiled my training. I'll have to warn you that I'm a strong trainer, training every day under training lights and training nights and... Oh! This has nothing to do with Pokemon. That's true. Come on, we shall do battle. Chucky from Rugrats. Oh man, this will be an easy fight. Oh my god, they gave him red pants. Well, it's more like plum. He's wearing plum pants. Okay, we defeated the monkey he threw at us. Poliwrath. Ooh. I probably should have swapped to Moon there. Let's see how good this does. It is a fighting type. We're fine. And we got the crit! That was so easy. I knew it would be, but it's always such a pleasure. I lost. How about that? Alright, you're worthy of the Storm Badge. I like seeing the our Kadabra just, like, moving up and down in the water there. It looks like he's playing. It's like, oh, Kadabra. We won the match and Kadabra's having a nice fun time splashing around in the water. Alright, I believe we get Fly now from his wife, who stands outside here every day waiting for him to come home. Or, I don't know, tell him to come home because he spends all day just standing under a waterfall like a freak. Why do you stand out here? My husband lost to you, so he needs to train harder. That's good, since he was getting a little chubby. Okay, so she's not... She wants him to be in the gym, okay. She wants that middle-aged man fat off of him. For their special time. What do you do? I don't remember the last time someone came to visit me. That's sad. When I was young, I was a young Pokemon trainer. I was a Pokemon trainer too. Of course you were young. You were young then. I tried to reach the tower and dive into the ocean. I put a lot of effort into many things. Well, I take things easy now, listening to the waves and wind on this beach. You sound like Tom York after OK Computer. You buckled under the stress and you went to a secluded house that had no contact with anyone, and you had someone, like, bring you food every day, and you just lived there for a year playing piano. That's pretty much what Tom York did after OK Computer. he kind of just totally had a complete breakdown. And then we got Kid A and Amnesiac, and those are great albums too. Yeah, that's it. That's her whole story, is that she used to be a Pokemon trainer, but now she just lives alone in this house. That's kind of sad. There's no other lore, there's nothing else, this is just what she is and what she does and who she is. Right, so Suicune's gonna run away, we're gonna fight Yuzine. Look how happy Suicune is. Yo! Wasn't that Suicune just now? I only caught a glimpse, but I thought I saw Suicune running on the waves! Over there! Suicune is beautiful and grand, and it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speeds. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune up close. I want to smell it. I want to fondle it. I've decided. I'll battle you as a trainer to earn Suicune's respect. Come on, let's battle now. You know, he's a normal guy. He has his fixations. He's a fine guy. He's not weird. He dresses like a Willy Wonka character. That doesn't mean anything. Yuzine is a homie. We're gonna swap to Moon. How much you bet Yuzine has a Suicune-shaped dildo? You know, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just like, you know, this guy, he loves Suicune. He really, really loves it. He probably has a Ducky Makura, or whatever those big pillow things that have, like, prints on them for your waifu. I assume he has a Suicune dildo, and he probably has a case full of Suicune figurines. He loves it. He loves Suicune so much. Right, so Moon is asleep. I'm gonna do what I did last night and just electrocute this thing with a big blast of thunder. Oh no. Oh no. Mmm, delicious. I am not liking that. Mmm. Stop it! Come on! This isn't fun anymore. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. What do we have to fix this issue? We have a super potion. Stop it. Moon, wake up! Wake up! It keeps sucking you off. Wake up! Come on, dude. Thank you! I swear to God, if it puts us to sleep again, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're out of here. We're safe. No, we're not! No! No, 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 no. This is bad. This is bad. I'm panicking. This is bad. If this guy has a potion, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, man. Come on. Sin, get out here and do some crowd control. Thank you. Finally, someone who's competent in this fight. He's got an electrode? Oh man, that's not good. And it knows thunder. We might be fried here. No? Okay, we got a hidden. We burned it, which is good. We're not gonna live. Oh, we are! Nice. Very, very good. What is the last thing he has? That is some excellent experience for Sin. A Haunter. We should be so dead with Sin right now. That Sonic Boom missing was absolutely Kino. Nuke it. And we're out of here, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Eugene has left the building. Please remember to remove the dildos from your ass as you leave the theater. Psycho Cut. What is Psycho Cut? The user tears at the foe with blades formed by psychic power. It is a high crit ratio. Okay. We're removing Recover for this. I'm not used to this move because it's an... As weird as it is to say, this is a newer gen move for me. You're amazing! I'm starting to understand why Suicune was keeping an eye on you! I want to keep my eye on you too. I'm gonna keep searching for Suicune. I have a feeling we'll see each other again. See you around! Goodbye! Hey, Lyra, I met this guy called Eugene. If I don't call you in another 2 days, he probably killed me and has, like, hung me up in his room or something. You know, my dad thinks you'll become an incredible trainer someday. What am I saying? I'm starting to sound like the professor. Haha. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda liking how Eugene is pretty much the most unhinged character so far. I don't think we have anything that can use fly. Nope. Spook, you could have been useful here with your flying levitation, but nope. You're not made of solid material. So, where does that leave us for that? Like, we're gonna go back. We're gonna give Jasmine the potion and all that. I guess we're not doing the Safari Zone stuff yet today. That might be another part later. Oh, we can't even go this way. Okay. Well, we're gonna head back to Olivine. Mission successful. Cinnawood is done. Tentacruel. Yeah, so we're gonna give the potion to Jasmine, then we're gonna challenge Jasmine. I don't know if we're gonna win against Jasmine, to be honest. Sin is not... We've been focusing on Spoonie and Moon for most of today, really. And that's been great, but it's also a little bit of an issue in that Sin hasn't had anything to really grind against. And it needs some levels. I'm not sure. I'll give it a shot. I don't know if Spoonie would be strong enough to take on a Steelix. Because she has what? She has a Magnemite, she has a Steelix, and she might have a Magneton? I have a feeling she has a Magneton. I know she has at least a Magnemite. I'm not sure if she has two of them, or what. We're gonna see. Okay. We're here. Amphrose is safe. Will that medicine cure Amphi? Yes. No, it's going to kill it. It's poison! Please don't be offended. Amphi won't take anything from anyone but me. Palu palululu! Palululululu! Oh, I'm so relieved. This is just so wonderful. Thank you so very, very much. I will return to the gym. You gonna take the stairs? Oh, okay. I don't know why she took the stairs. Baoba? This is Warden Baoba. Sorry to have kept you waiting. We finally opened the safari... Okay, so now the Safari Zone is actually open. Do you know where it is? You know the gate inside the cavern in Cinnawood City? If you go through there and walk for a short while, you'll soon see the Safari Zone. Walk for a short while. Get out of town, man. It's like 2 routes to get there. What a load of BS that is from him. Just go out of the cave and just walk a couple inches. You'll be fine. Nah, man, there's like 2 routes and a lot of trainers. I knew you'd come here. Thanks for helping the gym leader. But battle is a separate matter. Go for it. Okay. Okay, that's kind of weird. They have, like, fake gym trainers in here that just give you confidence. I am Jasmine, a gym leader. I use the Clang Steel type. I want to imagine that she, like, she, like, flexed her arm muscle doing that in, like, some sort of cringe but cute, funny way. I don't know. It's like, if I were writing an anime and that's the wording you would do for a script, that's the kind of pose you would do. Do you know about the Steel-type Pokemon? They're very hard, cold, sharp, and really strong. I'm not lying. I will stab you. She's gonna stab us, man! She's got a knife! Level 30 Magnemite, okay. She has 3 Pokemon. I'm gonna guess she has a Magneton. Okay, that's good. Steelix. This is the one I'm concerned about. Okay, we got a Fire Blast in. Not good. Citrus. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna really hurt. Somehow we're alive. And also, for some reason, she chose not to use a potion. That's kind of weird to me. We have revives, so it's not the total end of the world if Sin dies, but... Another Magnemite, okay. We're gonna just go balls out. Can we do this? Properly tempered steel won't be made into rusty things. Something about metalwork? We should be alright. We're good. We're good! Nice. Sin held on by the skin on its paws. My god. That was so close. You are a better trainer than me in both skill and kindness. In accordance with... So she's admitting that she's, like, dead inside. Okay. That was very out of pocket weird. In accordance with League rules, I will confer upon you this badge. Pokemon up to level 70 will obey. That's good. It is called Iron Tail. Iron Tail's not that bad of a move, actually. Alright, we're done with Jasmine. Yeah, we're done with 4 gym leaders today. Did I expect any of this upon starting? No, I expected to get done with Goldenrod and Goldenrod only, because I had a headache. I still kinda do, but I've been enjoying this so much that I don't care, and I'm just playing, man. I am enjoying the Pokemon adventure. I said last time, I'm a slut for the Johto region. I really am. I will play this even if I do not feel great. So, we're going to get to the next town, and that'll be it for the day. So then next time we will start with the Lake of Rage. That is currently what we're doing. And it will be daytime. Which kind of won't matter for the beginning of it because we'll be in a Team Rocket base. more you know, I could just do the Lake of Rage right now. That's kind of tempting. No. Oh, there's Suicune. Hey, maybe you should file a restraining order against using. He wants your hair. He wants your gamer bathwater. No? Okay. Oh, no, here he is! I didn't think he showed up! This guy! Suicune! How brave it is. How refreshing it is. How beautiful it is. And how quickly it moves. You seem to be around where Suicune would appear. Well, that's okay. I want to follow you now. My desire and search for Suicune is far beyond yours. My grandpa was quite into myths, so I've heard many stories about Suicune from him. It left an impression on me. Suicune, I won't stop following you until I've found out what you're after. You hear me? Quilava, I don't know what to say, man. I'm sorry I had to witness this guy. This is why I've kept you out of the front of the party for quite a while. This guy, he's crazy. Sin is blankly staring in this direction. Okay. Okay. I did not know he showed up there. I thought Suicune was just gonna run off or something. No, he showed up again. Truly the most unhinged character in Johto, and I love it. As we rub these trees to steal their seeds. You see, this is why it's best not to go through Mount Mortar. You don't get to see Suicune, and you don't get to experience the magic company of using. A quillfish. Okay, that might be the first time we've seen one this playthrough. We're swapping. I don't want to deal with rollout with this guy. We are going to swap to Moon, which is not going to be great for the rollout, but, you know, it's a lower level. We should be fine. Maybe fine? Can we thunder it? Nope. Maybe fine? Let's see. We're good. No. Wow, once again, just another guy who's just mean about not getting the phone number. Just like, oh, you're not gonna give me your phone number, I'm just gonna use everything I find myself. It's like, yeah, sure, dude, but you don't have to, like, rub it in my face like a jerk. And we're poisoned. We've actually been pretty good this playthrough with not getting poisoned. I think we're still gonna battle with Sin for this. I think we're just gonna keep fire blasting. We need the XP for this guy, so we may as well just kind of nuke it out as much as we can. This Doug trio might be the end of Sin. No, we're good. Okay, so we're at Mahogany. This is Mahogany! Conk! Break down the door! Are you kidding me? This is handcrafted mahogany. Okay. Let's do another gym. No. Okay. Yeah, so next up, we will be doing the Lake of Rage. I'm gonna stop right here. So, thank you for watching. We will continue next time with some more the next thing that will be done will be another part of Ghost of Tsushima. And after that will be more of this. Astrobot will continue, but I want to do it in the format that I want to do it in, which would be probably a stream. If and I decide not to do a stream, that would be something I think about. So, in any case, we're further along in the game today than I thought we would get. I played, like, an hour and a half longer than I thought I would. And everything's going well in the playthrough so far, I'm surprised. It's a lot smoother. It's a lot smoother and quicker than regular Gen 2, like Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Which is nice, but also very weird to me in a pacing kind of way. I'm like, wow, we're breezing through this game. So, I'm fine with that. Having a good time. But, yep. Thank you for watching. We'll continue next time with some more of this, more Ghost of Tsushima, and other things. So, thank you for watching, and have a good night.